Hey all, and welcome back to HFC for another year of Let's Plays. We haven't really done anything in 2024 thus far, well, apart from uploading the last VODs of the HFC Digital Disney-thon from December, so why don't we get started with a bit more Metroid Prime Remastered. Tanner is currently recovering from a cold right now, so after he's done there, we will get on and do some stuff.
So this tunnel right here actually has a missile expansion that we could have gotten earlier, but we're just going to go ahead and grab it now.
Alright. Anywhere else you want me to go? Send your spar. I believe we're heading back to the frigate.
Yes, we're heading to the frigate, and if you go around that corner to your left, you'll be able to get down to a doorway. A little more to the left.
A little bit more to the left, okay.
Yeah, down this way. There you go.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes trying to direct me is like trying to get a horse to go to water. Some people have managed it. Some intelligent people. Not this group, unfortunately.
Well, it's also hard to direct you to a tunnel when you literally cannot see that the tunnel is there. And there's another obvious one in the Morph Ball tunnel, so...
So how's your Christmas season 2023 been, mate? You got... some cool stuff? You got everything you wanted?
Well, I bought Persona 5 Royal for Steam, which I had been playing through Steam library sharing with my fiancée Nat up to this point, so now I own it properly, so I don't have to borrow it from her, basically.
Nice.
Other than that, I got some new editing software. I finally upgraded to a newer version of Vegas, partly out of necessity. Mm-hmm. Gonna end up buying the DLC for Pokemon Scarlet pretty soon as well, so I'll have a chance to play that probably long before we get to the LP of that game.
Very cool. As for me, I got the Switch version of Hogwarts Legacy. I'm doing a Ravenclaw run. I got Persona 5 Strikers because I liked what I saw of when KZ was streaming the game. I got like the first 5 Yakuzas, so I'm going to get to those when I can. And oh yeah, I also got the Gravity Suit, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, there's that too. We're actually somewhere around the middle of the game here, actually. If you keep going further into that little alcove, there's a place you can go through the Morph Ball and jump up.
Ooh, okay.
There you go, this is the way up now.
Oh yeah. I guess we could have like swung across.
If we had the grapple beam, we could. We do not have that yet.
And this is why we needed all those parts. The frigate is submerged, as you can probably tell here.
There's a path to the left. It's kind of hard to see if you go right past it.
I was gonna say. New year, new me, folks. That includes my eyes as well, apparently.
I have done that many times. The more that I play this game through like randomizers and such, the more I got used to the layout, but when I first came back to Metroid Prime after years of not playing, I sure missed that turn into the frigate quite a number of times. And a lot of these rooms should be familiar from the prologue because they are just the same rooms.
Yes, yes indeed. I was about to ask the really stupid question of, is this the thing at the start of the game that crashed into the planet? Yes. Yes, it is. This door has no power. It has no riz. A power conduit, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a thing.
Yeah, that's a spore sack or whatever they're called.
Okay, gotta remember my buttons here.
There you go. And now you can activate the door. The atmosphere here in the frigate is kind of nuts. It kind of spooked me a lot as a kid, much like the Dark World and Metroid Prime 2 always did. It's just creepy, to be honest. What are your memories of the crashed frigate, Tom? Do you remember being freaked out by this as a kid?
Oh, we're going back a ways here, and I have played many a Metroid game since then. I want to say, yeah, the atmosphere was palpable, very much so.
Most of my memories involve hating this place when I was younger. Now it's just fine. It doesn't really bother me as much. There's just something about being submerged down here, completely under the water with what seems to be no way out, that just gets to you.
And you know, I have played games that take you deep under the sea since then, like I've recently completed Dave the Diver. That was on my top 10 games list for 2023.
Ah, okay. Well, look at this guy playing 10 games in a whole year.
Ooh, doggy.
I played 3 new games last year.
Alright, make me feel bad, why don't you?
There was also not that many that I wanted to play.
Fair enough.
You do have the right idea with the thermal visor. You are looking for conduits here.
Where's that one mid-ish budget Switch game? I know it's around here somewhere. Wii is what I meant. There we go.
One more up in this upper railing area, and then the other 2 are close to the door that you're trying to get out of.
I should have done it.
Yep, there's one more, and it's right by the door that you jump up to if you turn 180 degrees.
Okay.
Up there in that alcove that you kind of can't see real well in the thermal visor.
It's okay, we'll make do.
I did not know you could jump up that way. There's some other blocks that you can jump on, more like steps, leading up to this door, and I have trouble with those sometimes.
You know, I'm just built differently. I kind of fall into victories most of the time.
And a save station for your trouble.
Hell yeah. God knows I'm going to need it.
The same save station that was on the frigate when it was out in space. Somehow it still has power. I suppose they have like an emergency generator for something like this.
Yeah, I was going to say they have like backup power and whatnot.
Speaking of backup power, you once again need to find some more conduits.
Almost like they've created a theme for the puzzles in this crash frigate.
The emergency generators don't go for most other things, sadly. One more.
Maha.
Most of them are pretty simple to find. A few of them they've got hidden pretty well throughout some of these rooms, but this is a pretty basic one.
Might as well stay on the wave beam for this one.
Whoop. You moved away. It got shy.
Come on, I know you can do it.
Yeah, you just gotta move towards it now. These doors are weird.
I could jump over that, no problem.
Well, before you jump any higher, there's more conduits in this room. And an item to grab, down at the bottom.
Aha, that's what Daddy wants.
It's actually cool that you could see the energy tank with the thermal visor. That's kind of neat. I didn't even think about that. Boy, we're going to need these tanks soon because we're headed to the mines, and I think I've talked at length at how much trouble I had with those.
Yes, you have regaled me with platforming stories of yore.
And the enemies are pretty rough as well. I think that's 2 out of 3 in this room. There you go.
Come on, guys, I'm trying to puzzle and platform here at the same time.
These jumps are always a bit weird for me because the ones to the free floating platforms are always just a bit shorter than a full-length double jump, so I always overshoot them.
Don't forget, you gotta go for the tip when firing at these things.
So, yep, another platform there.
It's just a little back and forth, really. Oh. That's a space pirate, alright.
I'm sure he's fine.
But then he wasn't, at the end.
Now it's just a straight shot up. You have looked everywhere but where the conduit is.
Don't mock me, Spar, come on. I think I found it.
I think you did, Tom.
Oh man, I wanted this run to be so much smoother than it actually is. And honestly, let's be real, it is smooth by all accounts, but you know what I'm like, if it's not perfect, it's utter garbage.
That's kind of how I felt about my non-com recording of the game. I redid a lot of points that would have surely been fine, but I didn't like them, and so I redid them anyway. Once more, before you jump down, there's a conduit up here to hit. There's also another one up here to hit.
Well, shit.
Back closer to the entrance.
I sees it.
And the last one in this room is hidden somewhat well, but obviously with the thermal visor, you'll be able to see it pretty well.
Found you, you cheeky bastard. Where am I? Ah!
I think these are special enemies that you only see in this room, and potentially even they don't respawn here, so this is a missable scan. Yeah, so the Aqua drones, they don't appear anywhere else.
Well, alright. Oh, he's freeing!
I'm surprised he didn't just blow up, like, from the missile.
Alas. Anyway, where was I?
There was a thing that you could scan there, if you noticed. May want to look at that as well.
Cordite door.
Cordite is weak to super missile. This missile expansion, I don't think is here during the opening section of the frigate for whatever reason. It just kind of doesn't appear until it crashes. And we're not done with the conduits, there's more in the next big room too.
It's alright. I can understand the theme. It's all good. Oh, Jesus.
Just a room full of tentacles, which is a horrifying prospect, actually.
Usually it would be a good time, but I'm Samus Aran, and I'm on a mission right now.
I think there's a conduit in this first area where you walk in. Don't quote me on that, though. Did that hit him? I think it missed.
This won't work.
I think he blew his head off.
Good.
Alright, I think that was all three somehow. There was one right up there next to the door where you came in.
Balls. Now, how to get back up? With ramp, of course.
I think you have to take the ramp on the other side. Unless you can shoot it from over here.
I guess we'll see.
How about that?
Oh, man.
Never even thought to do it that way. That is a lot easier.
This is the way I came in.
No, it's just another room full of tentacles.
Okay. Alright, Barry, we've got to be out of here by 5. Just copy-paste the tentacle corridors.
Well, if you remember, they did have a lot of copy-paste corridors in the opening frigate section.
What the fuck? Oh, man.
I'm sure he's fine, too. There's another missable scan here. Not really missable, but just an item that doesn't appear pretty much anywhere else. Is just these aqua sacks. This is one of the ones I missed on my first playthrough through the remaster. And we're just about out of here. I think that's all the conduits done. It's just a little morph ball puzzle now.
Okay. Now, is this a puzzle? Okay. I think I got my answer already.
It's a puzzle in the sense that you have to get through it. It's not especially difficult. There is an energy tank to grab, though. I think it is in the left path that you just came through. Because you can go up from where you fell down right here.
I got it.
There we are.
Whew. Took me a little while. It's all about not using up your bombs for that second jump. You only need the one.
They do recharge, but it takes just a split second longer than what you can make it with. Alright, and we are free of the crashed frigate.
So what was the point of going through there, exactly?
To get to this room, because we could not access this room otherwise.
Okay.
And this room is what gets us to the mines.
The mines.
I would recommend, before you go through that door down there, to climb up to the top of this room and open the pathway.
You got it.
Not strictly necessary, but just in case you happen to go around the long way at any other point, this way will be open.
Ah, yes, this thing. Note on speed. Speed is what's required.
Now you can jump over that barrier in the original version of the game. I think they made it impossible in the remaster. Someone in the comments may correct me on that in case they have, more knowledge of speedrun stuff than me.
Intense radiation detected spot, you motherfucker!
Yeah, I don't think there's any way to avoid that guy going around the corner.
Alright, here we go. To the mines.
It always surprises me how early this place is in the game. It feels like it should be, at the very end. But like I said, we're kind of at the halfway point. Mostly because we have a lot of artifacts to pick up more than progression to complete.
Ooh, this atmosphere already.
Is that the sky? Is that the rocks above us because we're underground? Who knows?
You know what? I never thought about that before. And now it's going to be all I'm thinking about.
Well, you should probably think about the enemies that are now coming to kill you.
Come on, you pussies. I can take you.
Also, because we're in the mines, the pirates have upgraded their turrets, so they survive more and do a lot more damage.
I'm just far enough off that I can deal with them.
Also, they get frozen, which I guess makes sense. They're machinery, so freezing is still bad for them. Oh, that's right. You gotta go up the path some before the enemies start attacking you. There we are.
Now's the time. Try to flank me, you fucking Halo wannabe.
Boy, he just kind of stood there and took that one.
Sure did. This one's for you, comments guy.
Surprise.
Whew. I would have set my old ticker ablaze if I didn't know he was coming.
That's right. I think you do need to come up here to at least do this. This is optional, I think. Down into that little alcove with the computers, I think you have to turn the system on.
Yes! Oh, they require power.
More conduits.
Well, you know what, Barry? Looks like we're not getting out of here by 5 after all. Conduits, conduits, conduits.
Was that the Voldemort song from the mysterious ticking device?
No, that's ooh la 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 lollipop.
Which I guess is the same song now that I think about it.
I have been rewatching Scrubs recently, what can I say?
Fair, yeah. This is totally safe. Nothing will go wrong. Oh, damn it, Jerry.
Do you think there's any kind of OSHA compliance in the fucking Phazon mines?
No, not at all. Gotta use the spider ball track to get up there. That's what it's there for, you know.
I've forgotten the buttons to do what and which.
It has been a hot minute since the last time we recorded, so don't blame Tom, blame me. I don't know why, but blame me.
Why do we have to blame anyone? How the hell do I get out of ball?
You can't get out of ball, you have to just jump up there.
Ah!
Oh, no.
Now, you see, Spa had me test my controls before we even started recording, and I did. I was a dutiful little CoCom, even though this is my channel and it's my show, but you know. But there wasn't a spider ball track around, so, SpaghettiOs. Couldn't test the stuff for that.
Well, it's fine. This is a more authentic experience, I would say.
Yeah, we're real.
It's all about discovering the game and exploration. We'll put it that way.
Put that on our graves.
There you go. I had one randomizer run where my Phazon suit was actually in that spot, and I did not check it, and I spent like 2 hours looking for it.
Ooh, what's through here?
A save point, if you so desire.
I do.
They locked it up tight for some reason.
Aaron, we'll never get through here. You want to put some kind of, like, encoding in so her scan visor can't open the door? No! It's fine.
Oh, Samus Aran. For some reason I thought you were talking about Game Grumps Aran. What the fuck is wrong with me?
That would be a very entertaining version of the Metroid tale.
God damn it.
Space pirates? I don't want any of that religion in my game.
There's 2 things to scan in this bottom area just below you. There's one.
They're likely nearby.
Yeah, they're pretty close. Just kind of sitting out in the open, really. Don't be scared.
I will.
I think there's also some pirates that drop down in here. Maybe they spawn the next time you're in here. Yeah, I think they spawn next time you come through this room.
Good to know.
There's invisible pirates.
We don't have the means to get rid of Bendesium yet, do we?
No, that would be power bombs, which is actually kind of what we're heading for right now.
Hell yeah, baby.
This room is, like, iconic. I always remember this one. Speaking of invisible pirates, by the way. You can see them with the thermal visor.
Well, okay. Jeez, they just kind of like explode. Ah!
I don't think they get frozen. Something about the camouflage armor they have keeps them from freezing, but they also have less health than normal pirates, so they just kind of die anyway.
Okay.
And you're about to be introduced to another new type of space pirate. Probably my least favorite gimmick of the Phazon mines is these space pirates that are only vulnerable to one weapon type, and can you guess which ones these are vulnerable to?
Is it the wave beam?
It sure is. The nice thing about that is charged wave beam shots do stun them still. Also do tons of damage with their shots, like most space pirates do in this game. Their shots are like 20 hit points per bullet, and they fire like 4 or 5 at a time, so they can shred HP bars.
Jeez. Just kind of collapsed. Wave trooper, hell yeah.
I think this is the room where during one of my practice sessions for the recording, I had an enemy just disappear after I killed them, rather than he, like, you know, having a death animation and fading out. He just blinked out of existence. Alright, there's more stuff that we can do in this room later, but we do not have the tools as of yet, so we have to move on, sadly.
Sad face. I'm hearing that crackle. Oh, I'm hearing that crackle.
You can destroy those pipes.
Can I?
You can.
Ah!
Technically, we are invading his home, I guess.
Not my problem. Now this I remember.
Oh, they do freeze. How about that?
Freeze well.
Moving up in the world. Yes, I really did just say that.
You guys picked a very bad combo.
Yeah. We'll be back for that big tank in the middle later as well.
Elite Pirate Alpha. Hoo-hoo.
Recorded to logbook.
Project Helix. So yeah, they're trying to build something pretty wacky.
They are trying to put Phazon into the space pirates. We've seen a few, you know, pieces of the natural wildlife that have been affected by it, but it's not been injected into anything sentient so far. So, this can only have positive results.
Hey guys. By all means, try to flag me.
This is like the smartest room because they put up shields and everything, and this is the only place where that happens. Outside of the first part of the base in Phendrana Drifts, I guess.
You know, if I had that optional upgrade from the ruins, these guys would not be laughing right now.
The Wave Buster? Yeah, although you would rip through your missiles, like, instantly.
Like bloody toilet paper. Oh, jeez.
I thought that said platform stays active, and I was like, yeah, it does.
Good for it, you know?
It's a good way to lose weight, staying active. I don't know why that scan is red. That one in particular that you just got a second ago, because it's not a lore scan.
Hey guys.
And there's another new one.
Fuck.
Whoopsie. That's fine. Luring him into a false sense of security.
I'm all 6s and 7s right now, and we haven't even got to Prime 4 yet. Why is this so hard?
Well, remember I had trouble with the platforming as well. These platforms are like deceptively difficult to jump up for whatever reason. I think it's because they're so close together and you want to extend the jump further, but they're just not that far apart.
Asshole.
Yeah, you drop down like that.
Spin.
Since you've spun it this far, keep spinning until it is facing to the left. And right there.
So, why do we need lasers of this caliber? For mining, of course. Good job of getting these upgrades, because Lord knows I need them.
Now this wall that you're about to destroy, if you're doing a randomizer and you happen to go through the mines backwards, you can actually use the boost ball to boost through those rocks and clip through them. It's kind of trippy to watch, actually. I'd recommend checking it out for anyone who's curious.
I'm all good.
Did a decent bit of damage, though.
Sure did, Jesus.
Alrighty, this room. Fortunately, I have notes so that I can direct you on how to get through this room without flailing around, I guess.
Good to know, mate.
So basically, we have this little bomb slot over here, and the more times you bomb it, the more the pieces spin around. And the bottom one changes the bottom level. And each level, you know, moves its subsequent level around. So for this bottom one, you're going to bomb once. And then take the blue path.
Why am I getting Ridley vibes right now? Am I thinking of Prime 3?
Probably, yes. We don't see Ridley for a while, but obviously he is still in the game. 2 bombs here.
Shave and a haircut. There we go.
And now back to the bottom.
Oh. Well, okay.
And you'll want to do 3 bombs down here. And then you'll want to take the red path.
You got it.
This is a very Sonic Adventure-y kind of puzzle now that I look at it.
A little bit. There we go.
We can't quite do anything on the top level yet because, well, take out this wave trooper real quick. If you look over there, unfortunately there's some rubble blocking off the final thing that we need. And as mentioned, we can't do anything with Mendesium.
Bloody Bendesium.
Good job remembering that you can destroy these with the wave beam.
I'm thinking this time.
Oh, well, that other room that just had the electrical currents, you can't do anything about them. You just gotta use the spider ball track to dodge them, or jump through them like you did.
Dot. Making him spin faster, but he only has one designated spinning area. Level 2.
Yep, going down. And if you look out the window, you can actually see the crater, which is kind of cool.
Oh man, yeah. Holy shit.
There's the temple up there.
Good.
Alright, before you go too far, see that little bomb box right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do chug through missiles, so it's a good job you're guarding me to these things.
Well, that was more to destroy the guys, but the missile's just kind of an added bonus. Oh, it's this guy first. Yep, this is our first elite pirate.
Mummy, is that you? Phazon enhanced space pirate. Incredibly strong, armored, and well armed. They absorb beam weapons, but it makes them vulnerable to concussion-based weapons. Good job we got those missile upgrades.
Oh, yeah. And they have shockwaves, which is always your favorite.
Always. Ah, so he sucks up super missiles. Good to know.
If he has that thing up on his hand, then yeah, he'll suck in any kind of beam weapon, including super missiles. If he doesn't have his hand out, then he'll get hit by it. There you go, nicely done.
You weren't so tough. Bring your daddy out. No, Jerry took down the force fields. Not liking that music.
You can't do anything through that ice door, in case you were wondering. More new ones! Unfortunately, they don't explode if you missile them after freezing, but you can just, you know, freeze lock them anyway.
Good to know.
It's really nice that they're dropping, like, the really big health orbs as well.
Yeah. Thanks for coming one by one. That really helps me pay stuff. I
don't like the idea of the space pirates having a Phazon cannon. That's just kind of horrifying.
It reminds me of the destroyer thing from Xenoblade 3.
Mm-hmm, yeah. There's a few lore scans up here, along with a thing that you need to scan to unlock the force field.
Recording to logbook.
Fungal harvesting. Not a fan. Boop.
Yes, please, health.
Oh, thank you. Whatever passes for Jesus in this universe.
Probably Samus.
I was gonna say at this point, you know? Oh, I remember this room.
Can't do anything about it now, so just get the hell out, I guess.
Okay.
Nope, that's the way we came in. We want to take the lower path down here.
The lower path. Ah, okay. Motherfucker.
I'm surprised they didn't hit the wall. The game is being kind of friendly with the health drops. I'm kind of surprised.
Well, it just knows how awesome I am, and, you know, they just want to make things easier for the pirates, I guess.
No, this was the room where I had the enemy that disappeared, because it was one of these guys. Missile's low.
I can see, Spar.
Despite the music continuing, that is all of the enemies in here.
Hits over immediately stops. They just love being proven wrong like that.
Ominous, as most things in the mines are. Alright, this is our destination, and there's a very unique enemy in this room that I don't think you can even scan because it's fully invisible. It can't be seen completely through any visor. It might be visible to the X-ray visor, but of course we don't have that yet.
The hell are you?
Like I said, it's completely invisible, so you can't actually even lock onto it.
Can I attack it?
Yeah, you can hit it. You just gotta aim directly at it. It's like a super powered up version of the other drones that we've seen. Just kind of a thing that's there. Not sure how much they really thought about this fight, because not being able to lock on definitely makes it a lot harder.
I can lock my position.
Huh. That was interesting. It kind of froze in place.
I don't even know if I'm doing damage.
I think you are sometimes. I'm thinking the pot shots aren't doing anything, and the charge shots are a better option.
There we go, he's dead.
Yeah, there it is.
It's not really tough, it's just awkward.
It's tough because it's awkward. Good news is, new item, and there's a save station close by once we get it.
Oh, I remember that, I can tell you what. Although I wish I could get it before we go in here.
Hopefully it shouldn't be an issue, just take your time through the puzzle. Every time you come here, this puzzle is completely unique. I guess procedurally generated, so there's chances that you could get the same ones, of course, but it's going to be different on every playthrough, basically.
Okay. What was that, ice?
It's just a pool of water. If you lay a bomb in it, it will explode any of the fences next to it. because that's how electricity works, I guess. This is what I would call an average puzzle, maybe even a remotely good one, in terms of the speed run and how fast you could get through it.
Me 2 minutes after Christmas dinner.
And so yeah, now we have the power bombs, and a lot of things are a lot easier to fight now. Now I think it is the door without rubble in front of it that has the save station.
That would make sense. Thank you, Jesus. I was getting worried there for a little bit, dude.
The mines are rough. It's kind of amazing. There's nothing like this in Prime 2 that I think is ever this threatening.